Marianne Burrows, are you ready with the video? Okay. Marianne Burrows, UTM3, will be speaking from the Advanced Manual Interpretive Reading, Project number 3, the MONODRAMA. In this project, the speaker is to present a monodrama, assuming a character who reveals his or her innermost thoughts and feelings on some matter of importance. She is to use voice, gestures, and mannerisms to convey the mental, emotional, and physical characteristics of the person speaking. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. Title, Dear Customer Relations. Please join me in welcoming Marianne Burrows to the stage, Dear Customer Relations.
Dear Customer Relations, I'm writing to you with a harrowing tale involving the purchase of one of your 1 liter fresh chocolate milk bottles. This was a tale I meant to tell yesterday in a simplistic form, detailing my horror at having discovered the milk had gone foul after 1 day. In fact, on the 6th February, a day before the alleged use by the date of the 7th, this might seem of a trivial matter, but it was shocking to slurp on a mouthful of mangled chunks of white goo, when I hoped for nothing less than a smooth, chocolatey delight. In fact, I drank perhaps more than I should have in the vain hope that maybe I was imagining this monstrosity. In spite of friends pleading me to stop, it was only on the forcibly opposed testimony of a housemate I turned to for a second opinion that I finally laid the milk to rest beside my bin, ready to discard. As I say, this was a tale I meant to tell and thought it frightening enough. But today, things took a turn for the worst. In what could be described as nothing less than a life-threatening disaster. I went out for the morning to attend to my daily duties and returned tired and worn, ready to catch some sleep after trying late last night. When I came in, I instantly noticed that despite the cold wind outside, my room was like a sauna in the sunshine. I opened the windows, settled down to my computer, and then glanced aside and spotted that wretched, rotten milk. In the heat, I discovered it had mutated into something wholly unpleasant. Hindsight screams at me that I should have taken a photo, for I am not sure that I can actually describe what I saw, but I shall try. The base of the milk contained a cloudy yellow liquid separated from the rest to form something that resembled murky urine. Above that was a thin layer of a strange foam substance, and above that, filling the majority of the bottle, was a solidified remains of the chocolate milk. It had formed into a rancid network of chocolate tunnels layered through a sludgy mess of cave built out of mud. It was a fascinating sight that I marveled at, thinking to keep it to show others later in the day. How bizarre that it should take such a form. Little did I know I was dicing with death when I left that bottle sat there. Shortly after, I heard a hissing noise by my side. I didn't react at first. Maybe I was tired. Maybe because I thought it was coming from the outside. Maybe I just didn't consider it a threat. Regardless, when I did finally turn my head on that bottle of milk, I was met with a daunting sight. The hissing noise grew louder as the white foam was fizzling out of the sides of the cap. Good heavens, I thought, it's building up pressure. It's going to blow. I had to relieve it. I had to act fast. For first lifting the bottle and turning the cap slightly, I found the hiss to increase and the foam act violently. The bottle was solid in my grip at breaking point. I wanted to release it gently, to let out the gas, but I was thankfully patient enough to allow a few seconds it took me to run to the sink first. So I aimed the bottle in and started to ease the cap around, desperately hoping I might relieve the pressure before it relieved itself. This was not to be. Tipping the bottle up to aim it into the sink, in the first instant my hands were drenched with the acidic yellow liquid from the bottle as it seeped out over the chocolate caves. Disgusted but undeterred, I tried to turn the cap the slightest amount. The hissing grew further and the foaming more vicious. And against all of my might, the bottle cap exploded off the top. It happened so fast, it is perhaps best to explain through the means of the aftermath. The solid chocolate mass was sprayed across the whole thing, resembling sticky brown vomit, which had also coated one of my hands. The cap was nowhere to be seen. In one long bang, the bottle had ejected over half a liter of chocolate milk gump with such ferocity that the cap had been propelled to God knows where. My own hand was victim to the ghastly residue. The bottle rolling mournfully among the mess, thrown from my grip by the force of the blast. Needless to say, this took me some time to clean up, and I was shaken. I got out of this unscathed, fortunately, although with a lingering smell of rotten milk now filling the air. I cannot help but wonder what might have happened if I were not there when the bottle started hissing. You can only speculate as to the terror that could have befallen the area around this potent bottle. Further, on my return to the scene of the crime, having finally disposed of the bottle, I discovered something equally troubling. Where the bottle had sat, there was a damp patch and some traces of rotten milk. Yes, and it had seeped out of the base of the bottle somehow. That strange yellow liquid melted through the bottle. That vile stain is yet to come up. On this one day, after its used-by date, all this because a bottle was left out for a few hours in the warm room. No woman should have to face this misery. It is a day that will live on in my mind for many years to come. As the day that a bottle of chocolate milk threatened to turn on me in the most violent way